Hi, it's Lindsay McKinnon here, and today I'm going to talk to you about making your own washing powder. It's a very simple process, and not only is it better for the environment, it gets your whites whiter, and it is a tiny percentage of the price you would pay for one of those big boxes of washing powder. Now, very simple ingredients. The first one you'll be adding is soda crystals. I hunted these down. I went to quite a few supermarkets. You'll probably find them in the larger ones, or you can also get them online. That's your first ingredient. Your second ingredient is a naturally occurring mineral called borax. Now this you can get off the internet. It's been banned in Europe for some reason, I'm not quite sure why, but you can get a natural replacement for it as well, a borax hybrid. Or you can get this. I've not tried it before, so this is something new to me as well. And again, you can get that off the internet, or if it's in the States, you can buy it at Walmart or somewhere like that. Your third and final ingredient is pure Castile soap. This has got nothing in it, no additives, nothing that is not pure. This one is Dr. Bronner's. Now, I'm not advertising for him, I'm not getting any kickbacks or anything, but this is one of the best ones. Now, I imported this from the States. You can get it there easily, but if you want to get it in the UK or Europe, you'll probably get your easiest bet finding it online. If you're living in the UK and you know where you can get it here, then please let me know. You're going to grate this, and it's 1 part Castile soap to 2 parts borax to 2 parts soda crystals. Okay, so I'm going to go through the process with you now, and one of the first things I'm going to do is to take the Castile soap, and I've bought especially from a pound store, so it's just cheapo, but it's going to be specifically for this use, a grater. I'm going to start off by first of all unwrapping the soap, because I'm sure it's recycled paper, but you don't need to put that into your mix. Now this one that I got was an orange scented one, just because that's the scent I wanted for the washing powder. What you can do is you can get the purest soap with no scent at all, and you can use essential oils for whatever you prefer. You can use ylang ylang. Do you know what? I can't say that. I'll call it lang lang, but that sounds like a panda. YLANG twice, ylang lang. Or geranium, that's a lot easier to say. You can use those essential oils, whatever you want your washing to smell like, and guess what? No more chemical smelling washing. Okay, so Dr. Bronner's all-in-one soap. If you go to his site, it has 18 uses. I'm sure I can double that. It smells really nice. So I'm going to start off by grating the soap. Okay, so that's the soap grated. There you go. Smell that, it smells gorgeous. So it's 1 part soap and 2 parts of the soda crystals, and then 2 parts of the borax. First of all, I shall put this in my washing up bowl. This is what I'm going to use as my mixer. I'm sure you believe it went in there, but just in case. And next thing I'm going to do is add the soap crystals. I'm going to stand up for this because I don't want to be directly over it, just in case I get it into my eye or whatever, and also because I'm such a sensitive little thing. You'd be amazed at what I'm saying, what I'm allergic to. I am going to put some. And so with any soap ingredients, anything like that, you want to make sure you're not breathing in. Even I wouldn't want to sniff baby shampoo. So okay, so I'll just snip the end off this. And then whatever's left over, store in an old coffee jar, that kind of thing. Make sure it's an airtight container you store it in, and of course keep away from children, animals, husbands, that kind of thing. Now the soap came to about half of this container, so I will simply add a whole container that is being added to the bowl. And you can see why I'm using the gloves as well. I'm just going to mix that in. There's a gorgeous smell coming from this. And like I say, you can use plain soap, plain Castile soap, and find essential oils, and you would just add a couple of drops of essential oil to the final process. Make sure it's well mixed in. And get rid of any little lumps that are in there. This smells good enough to eat. It smells like orange and lemon pudding. Okay, so that's pretty well mixed in. Next, I am going to add the borax. And as I said before, make sure that you're wearing rubber gloves and you don't breathe any of this in. You're in a well-ventilated area, all those things. And you have the choice. You can either buy borax or you can buy a replacement, a substitute, which is on sale in Europe. Again, we're going to use a full container. And this is great for getting your clothes really, really white. And you don't have that soap powder residue that happens with commercial soaps. And ironically is the thing that makes your clothes grey. But then they can sell you more products. So, this is the borax. This is going into the mix. And as I said before, I've just got a cheap grater and I keep that completely separate. And I do any of these kind of mixes with that. I wouldn't use that for grating cheese afterwards, no matter how many times I cleaned it. So again, mix this. Quite therapeutic doing this. And get rid of any useless lumps. And I'm not talking about your other half. Notice that wasn't sexist. I didn't say your husband, I just said your other half. Okay, so that is well blended. So, to store this, you want an airtight container, and one obviously that kids or animals can't get to. And what I use is cleaned coffee jars. These are great storage, and also the handy little things to give to your friend to ask them to try out. Like I say, it's all been cleaned, and we're going to put this in here this way. You can use one of those little funnel things if you prefer. Or you can use a bigger container, obviously. And there is your natural washing powder. Now I've got about 3 of these that I can fill from that mix, which, if you remember, was 1 part soap, 2 parts borax, 2 parts soda crystals. And like I say, get about 3 of these small coffee jar containers for that, and it smells gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to that. You can add sodium bicarbonate to this, about a tablespoon, and that also adds extra whiteness. Now finally, what I would like to say is and this is going to make you go, wow! Instead of fabric conditioner, you replace that with white vinegar. Yes, white vinegar. The smell does dissipate within about a couple of minutes of it coming out the dryer, and this is, you'll be amazed how soft your clothes are by using this. Also, your towels will be more absorbent, because when you use fabric conditioner, your towels seem to soak up that instead of the liquid you want it to soak up. By using the white vinegar, you get a fresher smell, you get added whiteness, and also, if you wish, again, in your final rinse, put in a tablespoon of sodium bicarbonate, and away you go. Lovely fresh washing. Cheap as chips, as they say. Beautiful white whites, and no harm to the environment. So let me know how you go on, do these tests, and yeah, we'll see how we go. So this is Lindsay McKinnon signing out until my next video. Thank you.